From 1976, released by Canadian International Pictures and on 4K, is East End Hustle, a movie that I was kind of interested on. Reading up a little bit about the film, it sounded kind of interesting, about a group of prostitutes who kind of rely on each other's company and decide to kind of fight back against the tyrannical men in their life, or so it led me to believe. And it does have aspects of that, but there was one issue I had with that, and we'll get to that later on. The setup for East End Hustle was pretty good. I enjoyed meeting a bunch of the characters at the start of this one. We meet someone who feels in a very vulnerable position, who's being used by her boss and is about to be kind of sold into prostitution at one point, where she is saved by Cindy, an ex-prostitute who understands this girl's position, doing something for her that she wished somebody had done for her, stopping her from getting into this lifestyle by these men that are just going to use and abuse and discard when they're done with them.
Okay, get into my car over there. Quick, get over there. Do you want to know what they have waiting for you? Get over there.
And you get thrown into this world where you see the pimps in their high-priced suits, the women who are just used as objects, who are beaten, raped and attacked at the whim of these men that just decide when they want to use them or do whatever they want with them, and them kind of galvanising together. And I loved the scenes of them getting together, feeling safe, secure, building up their relationships, having an idea of how they could maybe do things on their own, trying to take charge of their own lives. I liked all the aspect of this, the bad guys, the gangsters in their suits who are looking to just open up to any kind of violence as their first port of call was, kind of tropey, almost one-dimensional, but they were good one-dimensional. I hated these guys as antagonists. They were someone for me to really put a lot of energy into just disliking and hope girls were going to get their just desserts at certain points.
Well, girls...
Goddamn pig!
Now, there is some harrowing scenes in this one of attacks that are prolonged and shocking and rather vicious, and just give you an insight into the daily hardships that these women have undergone.
Hello, Cindy.
And it's these sequences where I feel that these girls are being pushed and broken and just destroyed, that I am looking forward to that bloody vengeance that has to come, that never comes. It never gets to the height of the violence that I feel the film needs, the retribution being paid back tenfold on these men who have tortured these women. I want that. Is the ending a little bit more realistic than that? I guess so, but because of the events of the film, I am looking for that explosive ending that's going to give me that cathartic feeling of knowing that these girls have really taken hold of their life and really fought back against their system.
We're gonna get some bread together. We're gonna go off somewhere where Dan can't find us, and we'll stay until he gives up.
And to a certain extent you do get that, but just not in the way I wanted. East End Hustle looked great on 4K. I liked the setting. I love that kind of 70s look anyway. The quality was terrific. The film was interesting. It's something I will go back to once more to kind of galvanise my thoughts on. Now I know where the film goes, I may better settle into the way it plays out. At the moment, I am frustrated with that ending, but it should be more about the journey rather than just the payoff. But I feel like the payoff is almost necessary here. I would love to know your thoughts on East End Hustle. I really would, because I want to know if it's just me, whether you got more out of the film than I did, whether you were happy with that ending. Please let me know in the comment box below and we can have a discussion about this one. As always, there's more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to the Patreon membership program and manvfilm.com. Always, in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.